rise here. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, the hands spread. One cycle of breath here, in and out. We'll drop the fingertips down to come up. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, fingertips and palms come together and we slice it down a little. Inhale, halfway lift, moving with the breath. Exhale to soften and fold. Good. Bend the knees, point the palms, step one foot back to the other with no rush here. Good. Everybody lower the knees, squeeze the elbows in the side body, inhale to fold. Exhale to lower all the way to the ground. Good. Bring the feet to the mat, heels hip width apart, and inhale, rise up, cobra. Exhale to float it down. Two more like that, forward to lift, inhale, rise up. Exhale, cascading down. One more time, squeeze in, inhale, rise up. And exhale, reset, right again. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up high. Exhale, knee to nose, shift it forward. Good. Inhale, three-legged dog, claw through the fingertips. Exhale, left knee kisses left elbow, upper body support. You got it. Inhale, lift the left foot up, nice and slow. Exhale, cross it over, kiss left knee to right elbow, upper body support. Inhale, three-legged dog, claw through the fingertips. And exhale, step it all the way up into your lunge. If you don't make it, you can use your hand to guide it up. As many steps as you need, no worries. Beautiful. From here, hit on the back foot. Inhale, right fingertips move away, all the way forward, up and back. Warrior twos, pull the toes under, press up to all fours or plank pose, and then downward facing. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Slower, lower to the knees. Bring the big toes together, knees wide. Send the hips back. And take a rest. Beautiful breaths here. Nice and easy.
It's Alexandria. If you have not been here, this is my YouTube channel. And this week I am going to be filming a little reading vlog. So, I have been shit at filming vlogs lately. Not really shit at filming vlogs, to be honest, because I filmed a lot, but actually editing everything, haven't been so great at that. So I just have a shit ton of clips on my computer from vlogs that I just have not edited. I have some books that I've been wanting to read for a long time and they finally came available at the library. And I've just been procrastinating reading them. Aside from last night, which is probably the reasoning why I can't talk. I stayed up a little bit later than I was planning on staying up because I was reading, because I got so entranced in the book that I'm reading that I couldn't stop. So that's always a good thing. But my goal is to finish these two books over the next few days. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. My ideal situation would be to have this be 24 hours. Scared the shit out of me. So my ideal situation would be to have this be like 24 hours. I am a mom. I have shit to do. I have homeschooling to do. Unfortunately, I can't spend the entire day reading. I mean, I could, but I've just put off so much this entire week that we're really at the point that I just can't do it. Also, my roots are growing in already. I bleached it last week and they're already growing in. So, not sure how long I'm gonna keep this. Also, I gelled it down yesterday. It was probably looking a little crusty and crunchy, and I was really scratching my head vigorously last night for many reasons that I can't really say, but it'll make sense if you have read the book that I'm going to tell you that I've been reading. So the first book that I'm reading for this little readathon with myself reading challenge is These Violent Delights. I've been wanting to read this for a while. I've heard many good things about it. It is basically a retelling of Romeo and Juliet. I've never read Romeo and Juliet. I actually have it on my bookshelf. But I feel like I felt like it would be kind of a good introduction. Yes, but it's Romeo and Juliet set in Shanghai in like the 20s, and gangsters are involved. There's this thing going around that's basically making people rip their throats out. And I don't know why when I heard people talking about this book, like, I didn't think that much of it. I don't read a lot of horror, I don't read gore, I don't read a lot of thrillers. Like, I recently just started reading thrillers and stuff, and that's not really gory. But this is a little bit gory. I'm a good portion of the way in, and like they were finding out some things about it, and like I don't want to give spoilers in this video. Oh, it's making my skin crawl. They're basically trying to put the pieces together and figure out why this is happening, and it's just gross. I am, trying to get through it. I am enjoying it. It's really keeping my attention. It's really interesting. I like the way that the story is set. The world building is really great, and the character building is also very good. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the story so far. I just am struggling with certain descriptions of things just because it's me personally. So yeah, that's what I'm reading right now. I'm probably gonna end up finishing that first just because I'm trying to find out what's going on, because I need some closure. I need, like, the controlling part of me needs to know why this is happening so then I can stop freaking out about it. The other book that I'm going to be reading is A Deadly Education. This is about a school that tries to kill you, essentially. And it's very hard to get through it. And I don't really know much else. I'm only like 5% in. Yeah, I don't really know how far in I am with the book. But I figured this would be a good thing to do right now as well because I'm off for the next 2 days. So, good opportunity to read some books. Get some more reading in for this month. I did set my Goodreads challenge at the beginning of the year. I have it set to 55 books. I'm probably going to end up surpassing that, to be perfectly honest, but I didn't want to set something too high that was going to be unattainable, because there's a lot of shit that I want to get done this year, and I don't want to overwhelm myself. So right now I'm just going to go downstairs because Luna's eating and listening to a story, and I'm going to do some reading, and then I'm probably going to take a break, do some cleaning, then do some reading, then do some cleaning, then do some school with Luna, then do some reading. We did start her new curriculum that I got in the mail, so maybe I'll show you guys either today or tomorrow. I'll show you guys what it is. I don't know if you're interested, but it really makes me excited. I did purchase some books. So those should be coming in the mail, over the next couple weeks, I'm assuming. I got them off Depop because I was watching somebody's video talking about where to get inexpensive books, like secondhand books. And Depop is really, really bad for me right now because I bought 4 books. They were very inexpensive, and they were books that I was already planning on getting anyway. It wasn't like I got books that are like really random, that I am not sure that I'm going to want to keep, I got like classics basically. I've been wanting to get a new bookshelf for this room too. I actually kind of want to put it right here. I'm not positive if I want to do that or not. I'm trying to find a bookshelf, and IKEA doesn't deliver to our address anymore for some reason. And then I went to Target yesterday because they said that they had the one that I wanted, but they didn't have it on the floor. I didn't feel like asking anybody. And it was heavy anyway, so I was like, oh, fuck it. As usual, I'm reading all my books on my Amazon Fire tablet with the Libby app. And yeah, the last book that I read, or the first book of the month that I read, was The Hobbit. That was really good. I'll talk about it in my January wrap-up. Listen to the audiobook of The Lady of the Rivers, I believe that's what it's called, because I'm trying to get through all of Philippa Gregory's books this year. And so I listened to that on audiobook, finally finished that. Again, I'll talk about that in my wrap-up. And then I've read one of the Avatar: The Last Airbender graphic novel, comic books, whatever. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's been pretty decent reading. But when it comes to like actual reading books, I technically only read one. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'll stop rambling. I'm going to go, like I said, do what I said I was going to do. And yeah, I really need to clean up in here because it's a mess. Little plant update. See this? Look at this baby. Are growing a new leaf, which is cute. Also, it's super dark. The lighting, I was just looking back on the clip that I just filmed. The lighting is probably gonna be crazy because it is very dark and rainy outside. I'm not gonna show outside because just not gonna do that. So this is my Monstera. Can't really see it, but it's doing really well. We got a new leaf. This is my Pothos. I'm not sure what this leaf is doing. Probably need to water it, like soon-ish. This is remnants of my money tree. Is it a bad sign that it was dying and I'm throwing it away? And then I have my Peperomia, which is funny because I was watching Wild Fern. I believe that's her channel name. Fern here on YouTube. I fucking love her name. But she was talking about plants that she really disliked. And she was saying that she didn't like peperomias. And I won this plant in an Instagram giveaway like last month. And I love this plant. It's so cute and it's been growing really well. I love the leaves. Maybe it's because I don't have too many plants to like compare it to, but I really like it. This was like the first pothos that I had, I believe. And it's very long. Hopefully it doesn't break on this homemade plant hanger that I have. And then I have my other pothos that I propagated right there, so. And then I have some snake plants in the bedroom, but that's it as far as plants. I need to get some more. So, quick update. It is now 10:15. I ate some breakfast and I have been reading since I last updated you guys. I'm still reading these Violent Delights, and it's so hard because I don't know how people do reading vlogs without giving spoilers. It's very difficult to talk about a book without giving spoilers, but I'm going to try. So I'm about halfway through now, or I'm like exactly halfway through. Basically, we're getting to a point where we are starting to get some answers, I guess, or getting on the path to getting more answers. And so that's very encouraging. I am kind of hoping it doesn't end the same way that Romeo and Juliet ends. We'll see if that happens. I kind of have a feeling that it will, which I'm not crazy about. I am finding myself kind of skimming some parts. I find that I do this whenever I read like thrillers or something that I'm like more nervous about reading. I tend to skim through the parts that aren't more action related, and where like things aren't necessarily progressing very quickly in the story. So I'm trying my hardest not to do that, but it's kind of difficult. There's a lot in this story, and I kind of feel like it's a little bit unnecessary. I wanted to get to the halfway point before I put my book down and start doing something else. Anyway, just wanted to update you guys on my reading, and yes, today's also my day off from working out. I did yoga this morning, but didn't work out. Oh, another thing that I wanted to say that I didn't say earlier is that one of the reasons that I'm doing this too, and kind of saying that it's a readathon for myself, reading challenge, is because I'm not using social media right now either. I deleted YouTube from my phone. I've already deleted Instagram from my phone a while ago because I just haven't wanted to be on Instagram lately. But I deleted YouTube off my phone because it was consuming a lot of my time and headspace and energy. So no social media right now while I am doing this kind of reading challenge, so I can put all of my attention towards reading and getting the stuff done that I need to get done while I kind of play catch up. And then once I get back to that state, then maybe I'll start integrating it again so I can just do it more mindfully. This is future me coming to past me because I realized while editing the current vlog that you guys are seeing. Unfortunately, my camera decided to eat the clip that I recorded, so I am here from the future to record this clip again. I just wanted to share something with you guys that was introduced to me. This is not sponsored at all, but I was sent this by this awesome company. If you know anything about me, you know that I love tea, I love herbs, I love treating different ailments with herbs. I love just like soothing my mind, body, and soul with herbs. And so when this company reached out to me to try out their product, I was super excited. So this is the company. It is called Sips By, and they are a tea subscription service, personalized tea subscription service. So I absolutely love this for many reasons. I've received 2 boxes so far, so I'm going to go ahead and share the January box in this video, and then later on in the month I will share with you guys my February box. I love the fact that this is a personalized system. Back in the day I really loved like beauty subscription boxes and stuff like that, because it gave me an opportunity to try new things, but without having to actually search for those new things. And I really love something like this because it's not as like wasteful as some other things. Like I know I'm going to use all of these teas. It's really never been a tea that I haven't ever liked. So yes, I'm going to share with you guys what I thought about the teas that I've tried so far from this. But it says on the little card here that it's made for Alexandria, which is super nice. You basically take a quiz when you go on the website, and it gives you a personalized teas for whatever your needs and desires are. So of course I selected something that would be vegan and gluten-free, and specifically mostly decaffeinated teas because I don't do caffeine very well. So in both of the boxes that I've gotten so far, I haven't gotten any caffeinated teas, which has been really nice because I can drink them anytime. And also my child can drink them too because she loves tea as well. In every box there's 4 teas. I have the Herbal Christmas Tea, which is from Davidson Organics. It is caffeine free, as I said. It is Herbal Christmas Tea, combines seasonal spices with the base of South African rooibos, I can never pronounce that, to create a sweet earthy brew with cinnamon spice top notes. I haven't tried this one yet, but I'm definitely going to. I feel like it'll be really good with like some plant-based milk in there. So I'm excited about trying that. And the other one that I haven't tried yet is this tea? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but this has organic tulsi, organic rose petal, organic caraway, and organic fennel. And this supports stress relief, digestion, anti-anxiety, and healthy skin. So that's always really nice, and I really like how like aesthetically pleasing this packaging is. I love how there's like a good amount of servings in each of these too. I also really enjoyed that the packaging didn't have a bunch of like wasteful plastic or anything like that. It had like really sustainable, compostable packaging, and so that was really nice. It also came with these this is a reusable tea bag, but inside the reusable tea bag, it had disposable tea bags as well, which was really awesome. The 2 teas that I have tried from this box so far are the cacao tea. I have it a little clothespin. This cacao tea is light with a hint of chocolate. Cacao helps your body release endorphins, providing an instant mood boost, perfect for attracting love from the universe. So I like to use cacao very sparingly. I like to use it for a specific purpose. When I went to my women's retreat like a year or 2 ago, we had a cacao ceremony, and it was really great. It was very powerful, and so yeah, it always kind of like reminds me of that, and this is really nice. It's kind of like if you want some like chocolate flavor, but you don't want super chocolate flavor, because cacao is like a whisper of chocolate. That makes sense. My favorite tea by far is the strawberry blend tea. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I need to make some more. This has elderberries, hibiscus, apple, blackcurrants, blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, and wild strawberry leaves. It's packed with vitamins, and without any caffeine, you can enjoy this blend any time of day. I love this. When I tasted it, I was like, yes. When I smelled it, I was like, yes. It is probably one of the best teas that I've ever tasted, like flavor-wise. It's just that good. And also just like drinking rose petals just kind of like makes you feel a little bit bougie, so I like that as well. That is everything that is in my January Sips By box. And yeah, so just wanted to share that with you guys. I'll have the links and everything to all of the stuff down below. You should definitely check it out if you would like to do so. And like I said, I will share with you guys my February box once, like in my next vlog probably, or the vlog after that, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'll share that with you guys later. So like I said earlier, today is gonna be hard to read. I actually did read quite a bit. I'm about 60% of the way through now. I feel like I'm probably not gonna finish it today. I really wish that I could, but I feel like unless I stay up late tonight, I'm not gonna be able to finish it. But what I like about these Violent Delights is that it's very, I talk about a lot of different things, not necessarily just the kind of, I don't know, love story, if you even want to call it that. I don't even know if I can call it that. Rivalry that's going on between the two gangs. It's not just that. It's not just about this thing that is happening that's plaguing the city. It's about, you know, the individual characters. I really like all of them, to be perfectly honest, and that doesn't happen too often when it comes to books with multiple points of view for me. So that's really gay. That's really gay. I really like Roma and I really like Juliet. Basically, the wheels are turning in my head and I'm kind of trying to put two and two together very badly, most likely, but trying to think of all the scenarios that could possibly be going on. I feel like I'm not going to figure out what it is and it's going to be a surprise, hopefully. Like I said, it's really hard to like read a ton when you have a 4-year-old who likes to be entertained and likes to have attention. And honestly, I'm just really tired, not just because I stayed up last night, but like I just feel very emotionally exhausted, mentally, spiritually exhausted. And I know a huge part of it is because I haven't had any alone time. Other than like when Chris takes Luna for a walk outside or something. I just haven't had that time to be able to like do something for myself. I've been wanting to go take pole classes again, but the thing that deters me from that is just the price. It's so expensive. Like every class is like $30 and I'm like, it's hard. I feel like I just need, surprisingly me, I need to be around some people, but not even just be around people, but like not be mom for a while. And like I've done this before, like I know what it's like to feel very isolated in, you know, in motherhood essentially. And luckily I have like other outlets and stuff to be able to, my glasses are so dirty. I think getting a massage will, I don't know, just like help move some energy through my body that I feel like has been stagnant. I've been saying this for like years. I've been saying it for years, but I'm actually going to do it. It's going to make the appointment probably right when I get paid. Not right when I get paid because I will be asleep, but sometime tomorrow I'll make the appointment and just like set it up so I can get it done because I need that. I'm doing my best to stay hydrated because I was listening to a podcast the other day. It was from the perspective of Ayurveda, and they were just talking about how important water is because our bodies are made up of, you know, whatever the percentage of water that they are. And I know for a fact that I am the majority of the time chronically dehydrated because I just don't drink enough water. I'm just terrible at it. Like when I was pregnant, man, it was really bad. Like every time I would go to the doctor, she would tell me that I needed to drink more water. I did predict one thing that happened, someone getting infected. I don't know why. I have this like pull to watch and consume things that are about like viruses and stuff, but it's like my worst nightmare. What is that? Self-sabotage? I like torturing myself? I don't know. So something really interesting that Juliet has touched upon is the colonization that's happening in Shanghai, and the fact that all of these white men are coming in and basically acting like the country is theirs and pushing out the actual owners of the country, the people who own the land, the people who were born and died here for, you know, centuries, however long the amount of time is. And I just thought that was really interesting.
and important reflection to be talking about. There's just a lot of diversity in the characters, even if it's not fully revealed about the diversity. And I like the fact that they speak different languages and stuff. I think that's really cool. Here, checking in again, it's like 9 something right now. Because at like 9 o'clock exactly, I finished These Violent Delights. Yay, very proud of myself. And I had no idea that there's going to be a sequel. I was going into it like thinking that it was gonna be standalone and it was gonna be wrapped up in the end, so maybe that's like an oopsie on my part, but I wish it was just a standalone because I don't know if I can make myself read through more. I just wanted to update you guys before I went to bed. I'm very proud of myself for finishing that book today, even though I did do a lot of skimming. Again, I'll talk about it more in depth in my next video, but yeah, tomorrow will be another day of reading. Hopefully I'll be just as successful and finish that book. Man, it's crazy what happens when you are not on social media, not watching TikTok videos on YouTube, because that's what I do, or people reacting to TikTok videos. Actually, I'm going to give recommendations of a channel that I recently found that I was literally watching the entire time that I was working last night. He is one of the greatest human beings. I just love his humor so much. I forget what his name is. I think his name is Sam, but I'll put the link to his channel down below, and he reacts to a lot of different like TikTok videos and like videos in general. And he's really, really funny. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.